When your heart is beating dangerously fast, it is called supraventricular tachycardia. And in order to treat this condition, we give adenosine. Adenosine temporarily blocks the heart rhythm. The heart stops moving temporarily. But after this temporary blockage, when the heart starts beating again, the rhythm is perfectly normal. Same thing happens when you stop trying to go out and chase women. Instead, just close your eyes and assume that you have already gotten the girl of your desire. When you truly believe in this assumption, you will actually get the right kind of girl into your life effortlessly. Most men believe that they need good social skills to attract the right kind of girl in their life. But the truth is, attraction is completely mental. So, if you do not have the right kind of girl in your life, it's not because you haven't cold approached enough women. It's because you do not know how to use your mind wisely. I know this because I went through all of this. During COVID lockdown, I hit the lowest point of my life. At that time, I was struggling with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, and some days I felt like I did not even want to exist in this world anymore. I was stuck in my own head. And the sad part was, I thought my life was completely predetermined by my past traumatic events, experiences, choices, and genetics. But luckily, by some complete accident, I found this book called The Biology of Belief. This book introduced me to an idea that our emotional state is always upregulating or downregulating our genes. What this means is our body is subject to our own mind. When I learned this concept, I immersed myself into the study of mind body connection. And all the experts of mind body connection were telling me the exact same thing. That is, our mind does not only influence our body, it actually influences our external physical reality, our physical circumstances, events, situations. These things are also influenced by our own mind. This idea was not just interesting, it could actually explain my whole life. Because when I look back, whenever I was drowning in the emotion of negativity, in the emotion of guilt, my life went to crap. All of a sudden, relationships started to become chaotic. People started to treat me bad, and life just felt like one big problem after another. Conversely, when I felt happier, lighter, and just more confident, people used to treat me nicely. Life felt easier, relationships flowered. So this was not random, this was not coincidence. I completely understood that whatever happens inside of my own internal world of thoughts and feelings always shows up in my external world as events, circumstances, and physical situations. After understanding this thing, I completely stopped going out and trying to cold approach women in order to attract them. I stopped reading all these weird psychology books in order to fix my mental health. Instead, I focused on my internal world. And because I was able to use my mind wisely, because I was so disciplined with my meditation practice, I was able to get out of this boring existence of zero dating life. I was able to get out of anxiety, panic, depression, and suicidal thoughts. I want to be honest with you guys. There are three levels of men in our world. The first level is the uninitiated NPC. This guy still thinks that looks, money, status, outer game techniques, social skills are what is going to attract the right kind of women in their life. They have not been initiated by life into proper spirituality. They do not understand the power of their own thoughts and emotions. And the sad part is, most people never ascend from level 1 to level 2. But if they are lucky and life decides to initiate them into proper spirituality, these people ascend to level 2. And the level 2 is what I like to call the awakening creator. Now, this person starts to understand that his thoughts and his emotion is always influencing his physical reality. He learns how to meditate, he learns how to visualize, he learns how to feel the elevated emotion of joy, gratitude, victory out of his imaginal act. But after he comes out of his meditation, he is still desperate. He immediately checks his phone to see whether the girl he likes has texted him back or not. And the third level, and this is the level that you should aspire towards, is called the Master Alchemist. Now, this guy understands that feeling is the secret. He can do Yoga Nidra properly and completely relax his body. He can make his subconscious mind very receptive. He can visualize a scene where the girl that he desires is already in his arms, and he can provide all the sensory vividness to his imaginal act. He can visualize that this girl is complimenting him in his own visualization act by saying things like, "Wow, you're so amazing." He can provide even the smell in his imaginal act. He can smell the perfume that is being exuded off of this beautiful girl's body. He provides all this sensory vividness because his brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to him in real time. He has a disciplined attention and he can mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until he starts to feel all this elevated emotion of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, and thrill. And the best part is, after he opens his eyes and comes out of his meditation, he is not desperate. He simply lets go of the outcome. He lets the world reshuffle itself until whatever he has visualized actually starts to materialize in his life. So the master alchemist knows how to use his mind wisely. Now, if you want to experience what it is like to become a master alchemist, I have created the emotion pill. It is a 6-minute guided meditation practice that will teach you how to do Yoga Nidra properly so that you can make your subconscious mind very receptive, how to provide all the sensory vividness to your imaginal act so that your brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to you in real time, how to feel this elevated emotion of joy, gratitude, victory, and sustain them for a long period of time so that whatever you have imagined gets externalized into your physical reality. Not only that, you're also going to learn what to do before you even sit down to meditate and how to come out of meditation properly so that you do not become desperate. Because not being desperate, anxious, worried about the outcome that you desire is very important. The reason for that is when you start to feel desperation, anxiety, worry, then you're just canceling out all the elevated emotions that you have felt in your meditation session. So, this emotion pill is just 6 minutes long and it is designed in such a way that you do not have to struggle like I struggled. The access to this guided practice is just $100. If you want this guided meditation, then you can send me a text in the Gmail or the WhatsApp that are provided in the description box and the pinned comment section down below. We will hop on a Zoom call and make this happen quick. Now, I also offer one-to-one premium personalized coaching for a few men who are very serious about leveling up their dating life in the fastest rate possible. These men have already gotten some sort of success in their life. They have already made some money, but they are frustrated because they cannot get the right kind of girl into their life effortlessly. And they are also frustrated because they have already applied all the advices that society usually gives to men. Just go out and cold approach women. Just try to upgrade your social skills. But now they have come to a realization that real attraction begins from the inside. So, if you want to work with your subconscious mind, with your imagination, attention, and emotions so that you can change your self concept at a core level and attract the right kind of girl into your life effortlessly by using the power of your mind, imagination, emotion, then this coaching is for you. Just send me a text in the Gmail or the WhatsApp that are present in the description box and the pinned comment section down below. We will get started real fast.